What's up, guys? I'm Bliu-Dre, and you're watching Dre's Vlogs 1997. So today, I just woke up thinking about publishing this video on YouTube, but it keeps saying that it's too long. Like it can't be no longer than, like, when I was on my account, I went to my mom and I told her that can I use her cell phone so I can verify my account on YouTube, which is Dre's Vlogs 1997, the one I just said. And I clicked to where it says channel, and then it took me to the spot where I can verify my account. And so I put in my mom's phone number and then gave me the code to put in this account, I guess. So today, I'm finna go back right in 2:30. I already told my papa and I texted to my mom. I asked her, did she get my text? She said yes. And then she was gonna offer me a slushie, and I said no thank you when she knocked on my door. And then I went into the kitchen and got me something to eat real quick before 2 o'clock or 2:30. And then I'm just gonna go back writing, and yeah. Since I'm bored in this house and I don't want to be cooped up in this house for long, even though I do examine my Bakugan figures and Pokemon cards, and I also watch Pokemon on YouTube. So I will see you guys when I get ready to go outside. Peace. What's up, guys? So I was just right here pumping my tires, and I'm getting ready to go outside, and I'm just being a little quiet right now because some people downstairs and my sister, she's sleeping, I think. So I was just watching a movie. I was watching Blood and Bone, and some parts that I saw was a Chinese guy was holding this bowl in the kitchen, and then this black guy went downstairs to go pet his dog, and then he entered in the dog's cage, and then he told the Chinese dude to come in, and then he was frightened, and then he gonna say those dogs look like he's Chinese takeout, and then he asked him, is he ready? And then the dog start barking at him, and then he gonna cuss, and then he gonna explain to him about cussing, like he said, what I tell you about cursing. And then the dogs were calming down, because after he told them to stop, they still stared at him like he's a bad guy or something, because those dogs are used to, you know, seeing this owner instead of seeing the Chinese guy. And then Blood and Bone is like a fighting movie because the beginning of the video, or the movie, shows that these two men were talking, saying that these guys are gonna come up and kill him. And then as soon as the other guy left, he gonna push him out the way, and then then those dudes started approaching up to Bone, and then and then it shows them that they have all these knives, whatever, the things that you stab something with. And then like Bone, he was disregarding the dudes that were approaching up to him, and then he turned around and gave him the count of 5 to like step back. And then once the first man tried to stab him, he encountered the attack and then took the knife or the weapon and stabbed him with it after he tried to stab Bone with it, and then he just kicked him to the floor. And then all the rest of the dudes try to like fight him, like it was all of them against one. And then he just warned all of them to tell them don't mess with him again, or else he's gonna beat him up again if they try to like stab Bone with their weapons. Alright guys, so I'm gonna get going now. It's like 3:02 and I was supposed to leave at 2:30. But I'll see you guys when I get back, and I'm gonna talk about the movie that I just watched. Peace. Okay guys, so I just came back home, And I know I said I was gonna talk about what movie I was watching. It was Blood and Bone, but I just want to talk a little bit about it. So I just want to eat my stuff and then talk to y'all the rest about it. So it was a like this one part when Bone was first fight that began with this big guy that he was wearing the tap out shirt, and then he tried to kick him, but Bone kicked him first, and then he ran up to him and then did the jump kick right on his face, and then he knocked him out, and then this kid bet the money on, and then he went up to the guy with the money in his hand, he snatched it out of his pocket, and they went about their business. And so they set up a next fight with the other dudes, the one that has Golden Grill as a fighter. He went against Bone, but Bone knocked him out like one punch. And then so they went from there, and then they started like he said two at a time after he just phrased Bone that he just won the fight of beating Golden Grill. He said two at a time, and then he made a mistake. And so the dude, the one that had Golden Grill, just put one of his dudes, it was like two dudes, tell him to go up against Bone, and then Bone accepted by saying double or nothing, and this guy on the other dude's team gonna jump in, and then Bone just kicked him out of the way, and then the other guy ran after him, started punching him, but Bone just encountered this tag, and then he just slammed him on the ground and broke his arm. So yeah, I just want to say that, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. And stay positive and stay awesome and delightful. Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm back, and I'm finna take a shower, and then when I went into my mom's room, I told her, shall I go get the clothes downstairs? And then she said, yeah, go get it and make sure I lock up everything. And so when I got the clothes down there, and I've been hearing like weird noise in that laundry room. I mean, I wish I filmed it with this phone right here, my phone, but I filmed it with my iPod, and it was so creepy. And then as soon as I opened up this dryer and I put all the clothes in the basket to bring up to my mom, and all of a sudden I hear something above my head, and I looked up, and then this pipe thing, it was jerking, like it was shaking. Like how could it like shake on its own? How can it shake on its own? Like that's not, like I just can't wait to move out of here. Like this is let me tell you guys something. Me and my mom, we just got startled with the ceiling up here. It was like making this crack noise, like it's gonna come down on us. And so I said to her that, when are we gonna move out of here? Because I don't want this to happen to me or you, because I'm so frightened that it might do so, and then I don't want to get hurt. But even though she said she's ready to move out, or not ready, but wanting to move out too, but she's looking for a 3-bedroom for me, my brother, out in the living. Sorry guys, hiccups. Man, what the? Okay guys, so she's looking for a 3-bedroom for me, my brother out in the living room, and then her and my papa. But she doesn't have the money to afford one. But even though I rode in the car with Sirius and her, I heard her say that if you look for another place and if you see like a nice 3-bedroom, let me know so I can like get that, and then my brother can move, and then all that's gonna be over and done with, instead of living in here, because this apartment is creepy and making creepy noises, and same thing with this ceiling right here. But even though I'm finna stay working at Goodwill, but if I look for another job and I'm put a 2 weeks notice, I know I said I'm gonna quit before, but it's been like 3 years since I've been working at this job, and then it's been fun. And I mean, I'll feel so, I'll regret it if I did quit this job, but again, it feels like complicated, and like I know it's easy, but it's complicated with customers, being mean to you and stuff. And yeah, I'm finna take a shower, and I'll talk to you guys when I get off the shower, when I'm done with the shower. Peace. Hey, what's up, guys? So it's like 3 something in the morning. I just stayed up a little bit, just watching some YouTube videos, and I was watching a movie. The movie I was watching was Wind Talkers again. And I got out the shower, and then I go in my mom's room, and then I told her that, or actually no, hold on. I did not go in my mom. I mean, I went in my own room. I'm sorry, guys. I cannot speak right now, but so I get out the shower and I go in my room, and then I put on my clean clothes that my mom washed tonight, and then I have work tomorrow, so I'm just gonna, like, when I get off work tomorrow, I'm just gonna like watch some Pokemon videos on YouTube, and then watch a movie again. So today, when I was riding my bike, but let me tell you guys something. When I was riding my bike, not to this day, but the other day, I was riding my bike on this one street, and all of a sudden this cat comes out of nowhere, try to like get in front of me, and I almost fell off my bike, and I just smashed on my brakes. And then the cat just went on the side of the other street onto the neighbor's grass. I don't know if that cat lives there, or the other cat lives the other house where it just came out of nowhere and tried to get in front of me. And so I just went home, and then I just took my backpack off and got off my stuff, or took all my stuff out of my backpack, and then I just set it on the floor, and then I was just gonna do a little bit of cleaning, I was thinking, but that didn't work too well, and like I'm still gonna sweep the floor, because that's all I need to do. I mean, that's all I have to do, is just to sweep the floor. But I know my mom always tells me to like clean my room a little bit, even though I don't usually, because I'm just stuck on the idea like I have business to do, even though it's involved with cleaning my room. So yeah. I was in my room right like today, and then I have this new book. It's like the Pokemon that has all the characters, and it talks about like the evolution, and then the beginning of the Pokemon, like the evolution from Pichu is Pikachu, and then the evolution from Pikachu, or Raichu, is from Pikachu. So that's what it talks about. And then I got it from Goodwill. I found it in the boat out on the sales floor, and it costs like it's by the pound for the most part. It costs like 40 cents. So it depends on the pound of the book, like how much the book weighs. And then you just gotta like go to the cashier and put it into this basket where the cashier tells you, and then she and he will tell you that how much does it cost by the pound for the most part. So I was playing Pocket Royal, and then I was trying to purchase Muto. Cost like $9.19 or 99 cents. But I was playing, and then it was telling me that I don't have enough of this, so I can like battle again into the game, but I just gotta like wait until the next day until it refills my Pokebank up, and then I just press it, and then it'll give me like a lot of coins, and then I just gotta wait until like into the next 3 days, and then I'll just explore the world in the game, and then I'll keep going making coins while battling the wild Pokemon. So yeah, that's what I did before, and right now I'm just laying down, and I was just watching a video of Michael something saying that he used to watch some of the videos that people going on scary roads, but even though he think that he was gonna crash on accident, and he asked his friend that, and then he said that like his friend is gonna sleep at that time, but even though they didn't get enough sleep that they said, and so they just drove off, and then they came to the location where the road is at. And then sometimes something that drives your car can be very weird, is what Michael said. And then once they arrived or got out the car, they started messing with this puddle thing. And then this guy took the baseball and threw it in the puddle and wet Michael, and then he started laughing, and then he picked it back up when he said when he thought the ball sunk in there, but it was right behind him. He picked it up, and then he just threw it in the puddle again, tried to wet him back. And then he got in his car, and then the other dude on the passenger side tries to open the door, but he locked it because he think he has jokes of throwing, soaking people with dirt water, and that's why he drove off. But even though he came back and picked him up, right before when they approached this gate where the motorhome is, he went up to the motorhome, and the motorhome door opened by itself, and then his friend just ran out of there, and then they got into the car and they just drove off. So yeah. So I will see you guys tomorrow, I guess. Or I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, I guess, because I'm just going to get some rest for work tomorrow. Peace, and stay delightful. Stay awesome, and have a pleasant time. What's up, guys? So I'm getting ready for work, and I just woke up this morning. I ate some of my honeycombs. Then I was just reading my Blaziken card, or Charizard card I meant, and here's my Blaziken, the holographic. And then I was just watching this Pokemon where they're gonna use one Pokemon ball, and then they use the special attack, but the other dude, he uses other attack on Jimmy's, but then Jimmy used the special attack to knock out his Pokemon. And so they did a good job, and they were just friends to each other. Maybe they were just practicing, and then there will be a good Pokemon trainer to each other, like a practice and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna discuss that on the way while I'm going to work. So I'll see you guys when I'm outside. Peace. Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm outside right now. So what I was just talking about, the video I watched about the Pokemon, like, they did a good job. His opponent think he did a good job, so they shook hands to each other, saying that your Pokemon was the best. But even though he won, oh my gosh, man, what the hell? God, this is what I'm talking about when I'm walking through here. Every time I walk through here, something just dropped on my shoulder. What the hell? gosh. Guys, this is freaking weird. Like, freaking weird. I'm finna walk through here again. Even though, yeah, so they shook hands to each other. He thinks that he did a good job with his Pokemon, tried to defeat his, but even though he won still. And so they just made a decision to like learn from the mistakes, and then they're gonna make their Pokemon real strong. So in case that anybody wants to defeat them, like if you're traveling around the world, try to catch some Pokemon, and then all of a sudden a person comes up to you and says like, do you want to battle or something? And so that person's not gonna know if your Pokemon is gonna be that strong, because your opponent's Pokemon will be a little bit stronger than yours. And then once you accept the battle, you're gonna win that battle. So it's that person's fault if that person try to battle you while you're just out, traveling and just minding your own business. So yeah, I just wanna say that, and then I'll talk to you guys in a minute because I'm finna head inside. Peace. What's up, guys? So I'm in the locker room and I'm finna just get my lemonades out of my backpack here, and I'm finna put it in the refrigerator out in this break room, and then I'm gonna wait until it's 11 o'clock, and then I'm gonna get to work, and I'll see you guys when I'm on my 15-minute break. Peace. What's good, guys? So I just got off work. So today at work, it was so-so. But in the donations room, it was a technical difficulties because this guy, he had this like long dresser thing, I think, inside of a big truck thing. And then he couldn't even do it on his own. And so that's why he needed help. So that's why I went into the donations room and helped David on it. And then David, he found some Pokemon cards, and then I told him about the holographic and then the reverse holo. So yeah, I'm almost home right now, and then I'll talk to you guys. Man, it's freaking damn dragonfly. And that too. So yeah, I'm almost home, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. Okay guys, so I'm in the building right now, so I just want to talk a little bit more about my day at work. So when I came to work, I was doing something inside the boat, and then Aaron gonna tell me to come here and help this lady for donations because I don't even know how to do it. So I told Aaron to get Steve, and then that's number one. And number two, I was going down on salvage getting bows, but Steve told me to put these Gaylords boxes in front of this machine that malfunctioned, and then it didn't work. He told me to put it right there just in case if he needs them. And then Carlos comes up to me in the forklift and say what I'm doing. I tell him I'm doing this for Steve because he needs some Gaylords. And then he tells me, Carlos, that, like Carlos told me that, no, just break those down because Steve always leaves those Gaylords and like when he leaves, and then Carlos has to like pick it up, put it on top of the Gaylord and break it down. Alright guys, so I'm finna head inside and I'll talk to y'all in a minute. Peace. What's up guys? So I'm back. I just came home, and then my day was good, and like I said before, David, he was helping this guy getting this dresser in with this big vehicle that has a lot of stuff in the back, and then I was the one that had to push the dresser in because it wasn't going in all the way. And so me, David, and the guy with the vehicle try to push it in, and then he closed it, and then it works just well. And then I just came up to Bruce on the forklift saying that, is this gonna stay on top like this table thing, because he's gonna take all these chairs and tables when he lifted with the forklift. And then he told me to put the table where the Gaylords are at. Like it was an open Gaylord with scrap metal that they call it. So I put it on top of the Gaylord where it had the label that says scrap metal. And so I went up to him and said, "Is that the like does that look right, or do I gotta like turn it so in case it doesn't fall?" And then he said it's gonna stand on top of each other, like put the Gaylord with the pallet on top of the table that I just put the table on the like inside the Gaylord where it says the scrap metal. And so about that time it was 3 o'clock, and then I just left, and then I'm here right now. And that's gonna conclude this video. I hope you guys liked the video. Subscribe and comment down below what you think. And yeah, stay awesome, stay delightful, and stay positive. And I'll see you on another video. Peace.